Let's talk today about the top 5 loadouts to get more kills on Rebirth. Things have been changing with nerfs and buffs lately, so today we're going to be going over the best guns, perks, lethals, and tacticals. Now, to start us off here, I want you to notice that I didn't label these loadout 1 through 5. I did that intentionally because it's sort of an open meta right now. We've got a few great ARs to choose from, and we've got 3 really good SMGs, but you don't have to use one to be successful. You do have options, so you need to figure out what do you play best with and what can you actually hit your shots with. Now, to start us off, we have the sniper class, which is wide open, really. I love the Modern Warfare Car 98, but you can also use the Swiss, the SPR, the Vanguard car. There's a lot of great, the ZRG, there's a lot of great sniper options that you can use. Now, for my Modern Warfare Car 98, I either use the FTAC Sport Comb or I use Sleight of Hand. If you feel like you miss more shots, go ahead and use Sleight of Hand. It'll allow you to reload quicker, but I actually do run the FTAC Sport here. It just gives me a little bit more ADS time. So there's the Modern Warfare Car 98 build. Now, in terms of perks for my sniper class, these do differ a little bit, and I'll talk about my sniper support, which is the Armaguerra, in a little bit. But perks, I always run quick fix because I am splitting more often from my teammates, so I need to regen that health if I take some damage and I'm able to get a thirst. Serpentine, you're not really caught out in the open too much on Rebirth Island, so I prefer to run quick fix. Cold-blooded, you don't need. Double time is a huge waste in my opinion, because at the end of the day, this just allows you to slide cancel a little bit less. It just gives you a little bit longer attack sprint. And EOD, this is a potential option, although I'm not running into too many explosives, so I am running quick fix. I'm always running perk 2, and then perk 3 for my sniper class, I use amp. This way I get that weapon swap speed. Now, loadout number D here is going to be a little bit of a wild card. This is one that not a lot of people are talking about, and I'm going to do a longer length video on this here shortly, which is the M4. This statistically competes with the bar and is very similar to the bar, which we're going to talk about again in a little bit. But ultimately with the M4, if you feel most comfortable with this and understand the recoil and feel like you can hit shots, it is a very viable option. It has a very similar TTK to the bar and actually has a little bit more range. So there's my M4 class. Absolutely love the M4, especially on Rebirth. Now, in terms of our secondary here, this is going to be more of our mobility Marco. So this gives us a little bit quicker mobility. I'm going to give you a second option as well here. This is our mobility one, though. Gives you a little bit more mobility, of course, as I've said like 2 times now. It also is a lower recoil, so it's very easy to control. Reminds me of something like the LC10 or the MAC-10, where it's just super easy to hit shots, very easy to mix in headshots, giving you a faster time to kill. Now, the differentiation here, still running quick fix, still running overkill. I am running Combat Scout. I'm a huge fan of Combat Scout. Gives you the live ping, takes away the re-challenge if an enemy is trying to re-challenge you, also gives you some insight into what their next play is, allowing you to anticipate that next move. Now, next up, we have loadout number C here, or loadout C, which is the NZ41 and the Armaguerra, which I'll tell you a little bit more about the Armaguerra in a second. NZ is still a really good option. We're switching this up a little bit. It's got very little recoil. It's very easy to use at range and very easy to down people at range. So that's really what we're looking for with that AR. And then, of course, on Rebirth, the SMGs are a little bit more important because you're in those close quarters fights, but we do want to be able to pick up kills at range and be able to down and thirst people, as well as shoot people out of the sky who are just kind of floating or whatever it may be. Now, we also have the Armaguerra here, which is my sniper support. So I actually use this same build as a sniper support for a few reasons. Really good TTK, really good range, really good mobility. With the sniper support, it kind of gives you that in between, right? That time where you can't exactly have your sniper out. It's a little bit too close, but you can't use something like the Blixen, which doesn't have a ton of range. Armaguerra is a great option here. Once again, very little recoil, very easy to use, which is kind of a common theme that we're seeing right now with Vanguard guns. Real quick, by the way, before we jump into loadout B, if you are looking to get more kills in Rebirth or Fortune's Keep, if you're looking to get better, just consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I do videos every single day on both game modes. My whole goal as a 4KD player is just to help you improve. So if you're looking to become a 2KD player, maybe hit a 20 bomb or a 30 bomb, just consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Now, this build right here, this loadout is going to be my gameplay loadout. I dropped 27 kills with this on Rebirth. It is a high kill live commentary. Right here, you're seeing the Cooper Carbine. As I'm showing you this, the live commentary is me giving you insight into what I'm seeing, what I'm doing, and really what I'm hearing, right? Everything that's going on into me making a decision, why I do what I do on Rebirth that allows me to drop 27 kills. So you're going to be seeing this class right here. Main one's going to be the Cooper Carbine. Very little recoil, very easy to use, good at range. The only downside of the Cooper Carbine is damage per mag, meaning you may only be able to get 1 or 2 kills out of this per magazine before you have to reload. So you do have to be a little bit conscious of the shots that you are taking, trying to make sure that you can actually get downs. Now, we also have the second Marco, which this thing is absolutely incredible. good mobility. It's not as good as the other one, or it doesn't feel as good, but overall, this thing absolutely melts people. You're going to see this. This is definitely the gun I use most in that 27 kill live commentary that I'm going to give you. We're fighting a lot in headquarters, a little bit in Nova 6, but overall, I'm able to win a lot of 50-50s with this gun, and it just feels really good. It's not too difficult to use. It does have a little bit more recoil, a little bit, you know, it takes a little bit to get used to, but overall, this is probably my favorite SMG right now, what I'm going to be using on both Fortune's Keep and Rebirth Island. But again, like I said, little bit of an open meta, so you got to figure out what actually works best for you. Now we have the bar right here, which this is a little bit of a different build that we've been running in the past. Remember, we used to run the recoil booster, you know, the hand stop, but we've changed it up a little bit. This bar build feels really good. It's very easy to control recoil wise. It's straight vertical, so you just have to make a little bit of an adjustment to actually hit shots. The only downside of the bar here is the 40 round mag, but like I said with the M4, and this is kind of where I compare the two, you really got to figure out which one you like better. Do you like the M4, or do you like, you know, the bar, or even the NZ or the Cooper or sniping? There's a lot of great options. If the bar's the best for you, great. If the M4 is the best for you, go ahead and use that. Now to finish up here, we have my PR build, still one of my favorite builds to run, which is the Blixen. It does have a little bit of visual recoil. It takes some getting used to, but overall, what I love about the Blixen is the mobility. When we talk about Modern Warfare versus Cold War versus Vanguard guns, you got to understand one of the biggest differentiating factors besides TTK is going to be your mobility, being able to get away, being able to force your enemy to miss shots. We see that a lot with the Blixen right here, being able to move left and right quickly, being able to run away from enemies, especially when we're factoring in stims, which I am running stims and throwing knives. Those are kind of the only two things that I run lethal and tactical wise. If you feel like you struggle with awareness and don't see people very well, go ahead and use your heartbeat sensor, but at the end of the day, use that to know that somebody's around you and then anticipate. Right here is the Blixen build. Very, very, you know, good build right here. Doesn't have great range, doesn't have the easiest recoil pattern, but if you can control it, this thing absolutely melts people. I hope you enjoy the gameplay. I hope you learned something. Subscribe down below for daily Fortune's Keep and Rebirth videos. I will see you in the next one. We are grabbing loadout here, and now as this UAV's up, I want to take note of where everybody is. So a lot of action in living quarters. We got some teams over here. We got a team on buy station down below me over this way. So let me see what I can find here.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
What level is this guy on? Down below me, so he's got to be all the way down. Anticipate around these corners. Other one's pushing back. Right above me. So we'll go challenge from this way. I got to worry about that team at living quarters too. Open that real quick. Let's see. I hear him down below me. Down below still. See if he challenges this way. We trade that. One up above. Yeah, it's a good trade by me and my teammate. Now, we still knew that this team was over here. This is, and keep in mind all the action at living quarters. So I'm starting to push over this way because I know they're over here, and that's where I keep track of information. We're just going to go ahead and... Oh, that was not where I wanted that to be. We got one bottom living quarters. Or top. We still got 7 other teams alive. I don't hear anything. See if I can play this from the top down. See if I can find anybody. Oh, I shot too early there. No, I didn't want to jump in that window. Okay, we're okay. We still got loadout up. That was a mistake. As soon as I overcommitted to that.
You aren't done yet.
I way overcommitted there.
Loadout drop rebound. Squad mate.
They're all here.
One of your allies.
I'm gonna push back into prison.
Gas is
Let's
moving
reset
in.
this fight real
New
quick.
safe zone highlighted.
I see him up top there. We're gonna quick reload here.
Squad member is
Let's get out of here. Yep. We'll quick reload here in a second. We'll push right back over. We're just using minimap here.
I mean, I know they're still over there.
Over here. Squad member is redeploying.
I think there's 2 teams here.
Squad member is redeploying.
I just could not see him in all that loot. Still somebody here.
Enemy dropping
We're
into
just
the
gonna
AO.
center around these corners.
Reinforcements.
2 above me. Teammate goes down. That's unfortunate for him. There's another one on the roof. We're gonna work our way over this way. Wait, is this guy right up there? Okay, let's go reposition here. Still 6 teams. We're still in a really good spot. I'm last alive. I heard glass. One across. One is actually still... Yeah, one's flying in, so he's not last alive. Yeah, I was in a really bad spot there. We're gonna pull back. We'll reposition. I got a little over aggressive there. It's okay. That's where I kind of... as soon as I heard the self-revive, I needed to just redown and kind of get out of there. A lot of fighting still over this way. Oh, no, I canceled the reload. Okay, we're back in. I have no stimps.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna keep moving here. Try to listen. Yeah, I don't like that. It's kind of a weird challenge right there. No, I hate when I auto-mantle that.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Still people maybe above.
Squad
I'm gonna buy UAV real quick. Oh, good timing. Bunch of people still up top here.
waypoint marked.
Kind of in a really weird position. I'm a little bit nervous about this guy being on our level. Yeah, he's up top. We're okay.
Only 10 are left.
Still across. One down below this way.
Hostile target.
Reinforcements are on the way. UAV
Right in the
is out
corner.
of fuel. Returning.
No, I don't know how I just lost. I just choked that shot. Those shots. We've got 21. And up top here. That's... Can't land there.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Okay, so we get... I don't know if this is the same loadout. Over this way. One more down below over there. This is the other Marco class. Gotta be careful, this teammate. Switch. That's a pretty easy reach out right there. I mean, I know exactly where he is. He has nowhere to go besides down. All I had to do was execute. Man, kind of disappointed I grabbed this other loadout. I was kind of frying with that other Marco.
Resurgence has been closed.
Oh, we got the NZ too.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Let's go grab the other one. We'll use the NZ. Whatever. Oh my gosh, this is a bloodbath up here. Down below, maybe?
Hostiles dropping into the area.
Hostile
Watch
contact.
the skies.
Hostile contact.
One above, flying in, and one... Yeah, one above flying in, one over this way.
Time to cover your
Over to the...
tracks.
Oh, there was
There's
one
enemy
over this way
team
down below me, so we can go focus on him. I just don't know where. That kind of makes me nervous. Glass just broke. Where is this guy? I don't know. I think we gotta be top. Gotta fight for top here. 2v2. One is up at headquarters. One is probably back behind me somewhere. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to get shot from behind. But I need to get this guy out in front of me. Yeah, there he is. There. Last one's down below me over this way. Be ready around this corner. There it is.